Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Sean, the American K.A.A.N, back in the studio, about to do another one of those reaction videos. So today we're checking in another heavily requested track from K.A.A.N. This one is called Septic. Let's get it.
Fuck with it. Knowledge, nigga. Law. Bow down to the motherfucking king, nigga. This the resurrection of the God, oh Lord. They don't want me from my slumber, wonder where the fuck I been. Said I am working, but I gotta go harder. The slaughter, you martyrs, I'm honest. I gotta keep it modest, and I'ma make a solitary promise that I will soon abolish the influx of concentrated maniacal, diabolical ignorance integrated with the.
I'm really appreciating how dope this beat is, but it's very simplistic, right? It's just that beat, it's that 808 going in the background, and you've got a synth or something kind of just keeping the rhythm or keeping the timing along with it. And then K.A.A.N just comes in, and he is the focal point. His voice is the key to the entire track, and he's coming in with such energy. You know, that beat is just like boom, 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 and you've got the synths kind of just mimicking that along the back. And then K.A.A.N comes in with this crazy energy, and it's just like, I'm going all in. That's great. Let's go back.
This the resurrection of the God, oh Lord. They don't want me from my slumber, wonder where the fuck I've been. Said I am working, but I gotta go harder. The slaughter, you martyrs, I'm honest. I gotta keep it modest, and I'ma make a solitary promise that I will soon abolish the influx of concentrated maniacal, diabolical ignorance integrated with the impotence that I've been singing on the dead lip, pursuing the passion by putting a pen to the paper. I punish with thousands of punches. I pummel with percussions. The prominence of my dominance, product of my environment. My mind is sharper than.
All right, so one constant theme with K.A.A.N that I've noticed so far in the couple of tracks I've done is he is so confident in his lyrical ability that all he does, it's not all he does, but he constantly, throughout every track I've heard so far, is calling out every other rapper who he feels doesn't have that strong pen, right? They're just not that lyrical. The genre itself has become less lyrical and become more about the beat or the music than the lyrics, of which rap should be about. And he's not skipping a beat here with that. He's like, hey, they've woken the sleeping giant from a slumber. You know, he's gonna slay. It's just, he is just going all in on that, the industry, I would say, that or all the artists who aren't lyrical. He's not calling anyone out by name in particular, or maybe he is. I don't know all the rap beefs out there, but he is just in general sounding like he's going off on the industry, which is always funny to hear. Not funny in a ha-ha funny way, but like funny in the sense of like, you know, this guy should be a lot bigger in my opinion than he is, versus some of the artists that are popular in today's genre of hip hop or rap, that they're not really saying that much. Anyway, that's enough of me on that soapbox.
Integrated with the impotence that I've been singing on the dead lip, pursuing the passion by putting a pen to the paper. I punish with thousands of punches. I pummel with percussions. The prominence of my dominance, product of my environment. My mind is sharper than a guillotine. And what I mean is that you probably couldn't handle it by hyperventilating and panicking with a couple bag of policies. People left to decay, and it's safe to say I'm insane, cause I can see the soul I threw away. I knew that I was special when they said that I was nothing. This whatever. I'ma get it on my own. I'm all alone, and I am focused on the task at hand. The mastermind to make the plan with two lists of demands. A couple fans and flows to understand I'm lyrically impervious. You niggas ain't impressing me. Apparently, I suffocate the sound until it ceases to breathe excessively, aggressively. I'm at a higher pedigree. The wordplay is sicker than a pedophilic memory.
Whew, he's saying a lot right now. Oh my lord! You know, your lyrics aren't impressing him. He's suffocating dudes on the regular. It's just, he's saying so much. Like, he's saying so much and so constantly. Like, by the time my brain registers one, he's 3 ahead already. So I'm struggling just to keep up. It's like, it's almost like listening to M when M's on one of his crazy days. No, this guy is saying a lot about the industry, a lot about rap, a lot about the state of music at the time that he wrote this. So this is 2015, or at least it was published in 2015. It only has 500,000 views. It should definitely have a lot more than that.
Couple fans of flows to understand I'm lyrically impervious. You niggas ain't impressing me. Apparently, I suffocate the sound until it ceases to breathe excessively, aggressively. I'm at a higher pedigree. The wordplay is sicker than a pedophilic memory. For all of the niggas that went in the game and wanted to change, but never statistic. The difference is I'm dominant. You can see my potential, perpetuating my problems. I point them out with a pencil, depicting a sicker image by putting life in a sentence. I told her with false repentance. I'm blending it with the sentence, reflecting on circumstances. The canvas is getting dimmer. Goddamn. Where the fuck this nigga coming from? He's encompassing of the truth. Everybody wanted proof to identify. See if it was identical. The attributes and accolades evaded with the principle. The simple seem to think that the only method to madness is making the mediocre a minuscule. Now you gotta hit a crack of shit. I'm shack inside the post. I bet I block it, bitch. And you proceed with caution. You're nauseous, counting your losses. I'm in a funny predicament. Politicking my purpose. I notice that negativity minimizes my worth. And I'm searching inside the verse of the source of the soul.
Wow, he just said something really, really kind of powerful there, right? He's currently stuck in a way that he's like politicking. He said he's kind of like trying to navigate the politics of the industry, of the music genre, music industry, of the rap industry, you know, hip hop. But he's also finding that maybe negativity is lessening his impact. Like when he's being negative, it's taking away from him potentially, which is something I believe in general, right? In life, like if you're too negative, people just build that kind of thought or opinion of you, and they're like, you know, I'll take anything he says with a grain of salt because he's just always negative. He never has anything positive to say, which is, I mean, that's an important thing. One, for him to realize, and two, in general, that's just an important thing. Let's go back.
Shit, I'm shack inside the post. I bet I block it, bitch. And you proceed with caution. You're nauseous, counting your losses. I'm in a funny predicament. Politicking my purpose. I notice that negativity minimizes my worth. And I'm searching inside the person, the source of the soul. Technical set of parent departed. Regardless if it was subliminal. Give a seminal reason. Bereaving, leaving you leaking. But never really believing. Conceiving that we are even. I'm seething and you can hear it exuded off on my spirit. These niggas capitalistic. I'm definitely realistic. Instead,
I'm not going to repeat it exactly, but these dudes are capitalistic. And he is based on, you know, he is being realistic. That's, you know, again, that says a lot about the industry, right? It's not always about the money. Not every fan is only there to hear the most popular beat. Some people want to hear somebody say something. And I know a lot of the people who probably watch my channel, you know, they might hear this or they might kind of write it off as, oh, it's another hip hop thing. You know, just the same way I try to give all genres of music a fair shake, except country western. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know, give it an open ear. Like, right, listen to what he has to say. You may not like the choice of words he's using. You know, I can't repeat half of them. I'd get immediately banned on YouTube. Not to say that I haven't said similar things or something in my past or still occasionally. You know, when I'm hanging with my peeps, when I'm hanging with my boys, you know, we talk a certain way. But, you know, what he's actually saying is something, right? He's actually saying something. He's talking about, you know, his dislike for how the hip hop genre, the rap game has developed, what he's doing that's different, you know, what other people should be that's doing different, and why why it's become that way. It's become this way because everybody's in it for $1. Nobody's in it for the art. They're just trying to make more money. Who isn't, right? Everybody's trying to make money, but you know, you don't have to change the art or you know, transform the art to something not as good or not as clean just to keep making some more dollars. I think that's what he's trying to get to anyway.
Activity minimizes my worth, and I'm searching inside the verse of the source of the soul. Technical set of parent departed, regardless it was subliminal. Give a seminal reason, bereaving, leaving you leaking, but never really believing, conceiving that we are even. I'm seething and you can hear it exuded off on my spirit. These niggas capitalistic, I'm definitely realistic. Instead, I'll be earning my respect. Spit it like an automatic, got decapitate your head, even extremities. The way that I compose it, dispose of all of my enemies. They said they need a remedy, but I can make it rest in peace. The recipe impeded, succeeded in saving energy. Selectively to memorize the cadence of the poet, exposing the unexplainable, basically unattainable. And I've been on a mission. My penmanship is the paradigm. The present they invested in something that's unimpressive. Confessing my mind's a blessing. That's the essential present. Presented it to the public to possibly make it popular. And I don't want to think because people disappear in destitution when you need them most. So they dissipated the resolution. Walking down the road you never travel. What's the answer? Like I'm living in a world full of followers. Getting hurted like cattle. I'm a never-ending pattern. Another piece of the fractal, a fortress, a castle that you never penetrate. See the way I regulate, I'm integrating. I cannot be hesitant. A Hail Mary and a crucifix to reach the precipice. What the fuck your message?
Again, really, really powerful statement there, right? He's living in a world of followers, right? No one is trying to be original. I believe it was M when I say Eminem, who in one of his tracks, and I'm a fan. I'm not the stan though. I don't know every track and every lyric, but I believe somewhere out there he wrote something where he's like, all of these mumble rappers out there, and I'm paraphrasing, right? They're all just copying Wayne, Tunchi, but Wayne's not mumble rap, right? Wayne mumbles when he raps, right? But Wayne has bars, he has lyrics. I mean, he doesn't always have to have triples and doubles, but he may spit simple bars, but his bars are just there, right? He is a true lyricist. But everybody else, because they picked up on that style and are just mimicking that style, and they just went on that that lean trip and started mumbling and then they stopped saying anything. So that's what he's talking about, right? He's living in a world where people are just followers. They follow the trend. Nobody's really being original and pushing their own music, their own thing. It's just a really powerful thing to say again. And I don't know if it's just hip hop. I'm sure other industries are the same. People talk about pop being the same music over and over and over and over again, just a different performer, right? So it's kind of the way things go.
Regulator finna I cannot be hesitant. A Hail Mary and the crucifix to reach the precipice. What the fuck your message is? Do whatever that you want, long as you in control of your life and giving advice and living control. That's every reason that the people are like, Lord. I'm a figment of vivid imagination, evasive, and all I pray is I never become complacent. Goddamn. Hey, Lord. Yelling all motherfucking day. I've been yelling on this whole motherfucking track. It's a combination of cigarettes, blunts, and whatever else I ingest all goddamn day. But it don't make no sense to be yelling on a fucking beat. Ha! Nigga. Oh, motherfucker. I'll pick up a damn. I'm not redoing that.
This dude kind of crazy. I think we're done. Yeah, that's it. Man, the last thing he said, the last real punchline he said there is he prays to God that he never becomes complacent. That says something, right? He doesn't want to be stagnant. He doesn't want to just kind of sit on his laurels and just, reap the benefit of him being able to rap. He wants to keep growing, keep pushing, keep progressing, moving forward with not just himself, his growth, but the music, the genre, the style. He wants to keep pushing it. And that's an impressive thing. That's an important thing to say, right? And it's not everyone, right? We have artists, we have rappers in the game today who are, doing things. You've got, the K.A.A.N, you've got Big Sean, in my opinion, is one of those guys. He's a younger rapper, but not that young, but he's keeping the thing going, he's pushing forward. Hobson's, there's a lot of rappers out there that are still trying to not just follow the trend, but do something original, be something different, be their own. But I think that's not the norm. That's not the music you generally hear when you hear hip hop, right? It's almost like you've got to go and look for these artists that are not just following the trends. And it shouldn't necessarily be that way, in my opinion. But anyway, it is what it is. Hip hop and rap has always held a special place in my heart because it's the music that I grew up listening to. I listen to all kinds of music. Don't get me wrong that I'm just listening to something because that's what people want me to listen to. It's not. I will listen to something for the first time if somebody asks me to and react to it. But if I don't like it, I probably won't keep doing it, right? I have to enjoy it in some way or myself as well. It's not something like, hey, I don't want this to be a job. I'm just like, oh, I'm listening to this group or this type of music because people like it. No, I want to like it as well. And if I don't like it, why do it? Anyway, that's it. I'm talking too much. Thank you again. If you're still here, please go ahead and click that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notify bell to get notified when I post new content up on the channel. And check out my motovlog. Link will be in the description below. I ride around the city of Krakow here where I live in Poland. I film the ride. I probably go places to eat, check out the food, talk about it, what's going on in the area. And it's a cool thing. And also check out my Instagram. Link will be somewhere here. If you ever need to reach out to me, talk to me, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram or Twitter DMs. It's a lot easier to have a conversation there. I do love to read all of your comments on YouTube. I even try to reply to as many as I can. But once I do reply, trying to have a conversation back and forth, it becomes really messy because I don't get notifications in YouTube. It's an email. It's all over the place. Anyway, that's it. Peace, y'all.